most often used household tool in and around the home. It's actually a screwdriver. So General Tools came up with this really good screwdriver. Then they put a flashlight inside of it so that you could see exactly what was going on when you were doing your work. And then they included what you're seeing there, which is called a universal socket. So you're getting not one, but two complete tool sets featuring the smallest screwdriver bits you've ever seen, all the way up to a standard number 2 Phillips. And at $34.56, both sets come gift boxed. So now you can split them up. Shipping and handling would have been $5.50. Not today. This has been the biggest shipping event that we have ever done. And by the way, we know how to do it. Last year, we shipped 191 million packages. That's pretty darned impressive. Now, we've seen power screwdrivers before. I don't want to mislead you. This does not automatically spin. It's a manual drive screwdriver. But there's a place for that in any toolbox or in any kitchen drawer. Bright LED flashlight illuminates exactly what you're working with. This is that universal. And then you're getting a whole series of regular traditional bits, but then you also get the advanced micro bits. Those are the precision bits. All of that for $34.56. My buddy Sean Pickford is a tool guy. He knows a lot about this company, General Tools. So we're going to go live to his home shop, which happens to be in the garage, via Skype. How you doing? Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. Great to see you, Dan.
You and I both have some power screwdrivers, but there is still a place for a manual screwdriver, because there are times when you just want to get the job done fast, so you reach for one tool and not have to worry about whether the battery's charged up or whether you plugged it in, or just grab the tool, go and get it done, right?
Yeah, and not only that, you can take 14 screwdrivers with you up the ladder or wherever you're going, as opposed to 14 individual screwdrivers. So I love the way General Tools has done this. As you said, they've been around a long time, over 100 years. So this one's really cool because it has that light built in it, because how many times have you gone to fix something and you and I, our eyesight's not what it used to be. So I know mine for sure. So, I mean, looking at things and say, all right, I'm going to fix the screws on the black house numbers, but they're black screws. It's almost hard to see them without, having some kind of light. But now I can see it. I know that it's a Phillips head. I can put it on there. I can tighten it up. And you know what? The more projects you do with tools that work, the more projects you're going to take on, because it takes out that frustration.
Yep.
But as you said, I love the universal socket bit, because you know what? This thing alone is worth it to me. This has saved my bacon. I can't tell you how many times. You and I have been there in situations, and I got a board over here I'm going to show you, that's got all kinds of different things on it. When you go to tighten it, all right, this one here, we ground it off. This is as round as can be. No tool that I have anywhere in my garage here, and I have a lot of tools, is going to work on this. But watch, the universal socket bit, the little pins in there recess. So now I can tighten it, I can loosen it, or whatever I want to do, and it grabs and holds onto it. The little thumb screws here, yeah, they're thumb screws for a reason, because they mess up your thumbs, all right? So
yeah, that's true.
When you try and tighten them or loosen them up, I mean, look, this grabs onto that. So I went from here to there. This one, you're saying, well, what is that? This is, and I'll tilt it over a little bit, a stripped Phillips head screw.
Okay.
All right? No Phillips screwdriver that I have in my toolkit here is going to work on this. But watch, I can take this, I press it down, and now look, I can back that screw out. All right? So it grabs onto those things. The little hook screws here, again, same thing. It works on all these different things you're seeing here to make the job go easier, so you're not tearing up your fingers, you're not making things worse. Like I said, this one we rounded off. Nothing I have in my toolbox is going to work but this universal bit, because you can see when I put my finger in there, see those pins? Mm-hmm. Those pins grab a hold of the edges or what's there, and they lock onto it. So as long as it's between 8 millimeters and 15 millimeters, or 5/16 and 9/32 in size, this socket's going to work for you. And I've worked on race cars. I work on my Chevelle and stuff like that. There's times when I encounter things and I'm like, how am I ever going to get that loose? Well, that bit right there, that socket, has helped me out in so many different ways.
Yeah, I mean, this is all about problem solution. We don't have many of these. Mike, what did you say? I didn't hear. We have fewer than 3,800 sets that are available to us. We're guaranteeing if you use a major credit card or PayPal, that we can get it there in time for the holidays. So you're looking at 2 complete sets. I am really impressed, by the way, with the quality of these bits.
Yes.
Because these are all chrome vanadium steel. You have regular standard flathead. You've got your Phillips head. That's your knockdown. You then also have your precision. That's the screwdriver that you need to fix that itty bitty screw that holds the battery bay for every kid's toy, or the corner of your eyeglasses, and you're getting 2 complete sets. By the way, didn't mention it earlier, but the batteries that are needed to drive each screwdriver for the flashlight, they're included too. That's a great deal. They'll open the box and they're ready to use it right away.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about it. You're ready to use it right away. I like that it's, yellow and black so you can find it in the tool drawer right away and go to it. I like you can take the bits with you, just put them in your pocket, go up the ladder, under the car, wherever you're going. You have 14 screwdrivers, so you don't have to go back and forth. I don't know how many times I've gone all the way upstairs. Oh, wrong one. Back downstairs. Oh,
I've done it
too. That's so frustrating. And when you do that, you're less likely to take on more projects. This is a great stocking stuffer. I don't have to tell you that. You know that, Dan. But think about new homeowners. Someone's going off to an apartment. Even a college student. There's things they have to fix. My son, he loosened up all the knobs on the kitchen cabinets and stuff like that. He's like, Dad, I got to fix them or I'm going to lose the security deposit. No, I was going to lose the security deposit. So I said, hey, you got to get a good screwdriver. He goes, well, can't you send me something? So we actually sent him one of these last year. They fixed everything up. And yes, we got the security deposit back. So that was a good thing.
It's also, again, it's General Tools. It's a brand name that admittedly some of you may not know. Sean and I have been in the tool industry for over 30 years. The company, General Tools, has been around for over a century. They know what they're doing. They make great stuff. Sean, thank you. Now, you're going to come back a little bit later on. We're going to talk about the right way, the smart way to scrape ice and snow off of a car with something that I'm telling you is, again, the perfect gift. Ice scrapers have been around for decades. But, you have to remove the snow from the top of the car, too, or you run into a situation where you're in danger